NBA action on 2K. Grant, a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Smart and Bain run the wings. Then it's Jackson. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Williams in at the power forward position. Here's Morant on the take. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And when you're looking for guys with MVP traits, Smitty, the light really shines on Ja Morant.
It does, BA. Like all the great ones do, Ja can completely take over a game. Elite skills, elite athleticism. He's got a sixth sense for this game. On top of being an elite athlete and inside scorer, Ja Morant has a great feel for the game. He's an excellent playmaker.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Morant against Halliburton. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
The open shot, Siakam. Smart grabs a miss.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Williams with the screen. The three from Bain. And he buries his first look.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bain. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
Turner, a screen on Morant. Halliburton, the pass to DeMarc. Here's Nesmith, takes it inside, goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Morant against Halliburton. The drive by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Turner passes to DeMarc. Siakam with a screen on Smart. Nembhard, good. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
But you talk about a team on the rise. The Grizzlies are young and dangerous, Smitty.
BA, they hang their hats on the defensive end. With their length and activity, they make it hard for people to handle them.
Timeout called, Memphis. Morant against Halliburton. Kicks it out to Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Floats one up, and he lays it in.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
Halliburton against Morant, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
Here's Bain going inside.
I love the physicality behind Bain's drive, letting the defense know he isn't changing course.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Here's Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Outside Bain. Morant looking around. Here's Jackson. Kicks it out to Bain. Here he goes.
And the shooter had to have Turner's block numbers in his head. Miles is a rejection machine.
Jackson, the screen. Smart for three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Moran against Halliburton. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Payne, the pass to Smart. Back to Payne. To the paint. Pass to Smart. Jackson with a screen on Halliburton. Smart for three. The rebound by Turner. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. And the bucket is good.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
Morant with it. Jackson can't get it to go. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies out in front, up 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Reason why: excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Moran and Smart in the backcourt. Then it's Desmond Bane. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams in at the 4-man spot. Outside for Moran. Ja steps on the gas. Halliburton with some nice D.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
I love his attitude. Ja Morant has the initiative to go after steals.
From 17, that one rolls around and rims out.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Morant flashes his vertical there.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Halliburton against Moran. The open shot. Halliburton. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Bane. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. No good. A bit long that time. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Turner, a screen on Morant. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, that was something else. Wow, wow.
Keep track of Ja, especially when he's in transition. He shows you right there.
Oh, Halliburton, send it home.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different...
Oh, an impossible move. Ja Morant.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
One side of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Here's Jackson. Outside Bane. Jackson with a screen on Halliburton. Back to Jackson. That shot off the mark. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Siakam with a screen on Morant. Pass to Nesmith. Halliburton outside.
2 minutes.
Inside. And it's Turner, that time on the assist from Halliburton. Now just a 3-point Memphis lead.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
Kicks it out to Smart. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of this game. Williams, a screen on Halliburton. And it's Moran off the drive. The layup misses.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Siakam with a screen on Moran. Turner inside, fouled by Moran. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Moran against Halliburton. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Shoots over Jackson. Another one falls for Indiana.
From being productive, Turner is a constant offensive threat.
Now Moran. 9 points in the game. There's 45 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Clark with it. Siakam covering. Here's Moran. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Moran against Halliburton. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. It's good! Did he do that? It's at the buzzer!
Oh, what a miraculous shot.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Halliburton at point with Matherin by his side. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. And it's McDermott in at the 3. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Now here's Halliburton. Throws it up high, and a slam dunk by Toppin.
Yeah, looking like a veteran running the screen and roll. Halliburton understands how to break down defenses.
And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, BA, it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
Oh, and Turner with a block. 2 on the clock. Really left him alone that time. Rose has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior.
Pass to Stevens. Kennard outside. Back to Williams. Up and in on the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Smith, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. And it's McConnell on the drive. Yes, it's good. McConnell's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Williams passes to Kennard. Here's Stevens. Out to Rose. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Here's McConnell, drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now it's a 7-point Indiana lead.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Stevens' shot is off. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Ryan, a few years back, Marcus Smart was talking about how he'd love to follow in Hall of Famer Gary Payton's footsteps as the next guard to win Defensive Player of the Year. He spoke it into existence last year, winning that covenant.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
For Indiana, T.J. McConnell, 2 shots.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
Previous play is under review.
Going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Just 2 to shoot. And he's going for the oop here. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And Williams punches it home.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Matherin against Kennard.
Minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Matherin. The D's right on him. And so he draws the foul and into the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul.
He'll go on Luke Kennard.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The 2023 postseason didn't go as the Grizzlies had envisioned it, Smitty.
Yeah, a first-round departure. BA, I think inexperience and overconfidence got the better of them. A veteran Lakers team was able to put them away.
Beyond the arc. Smith with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Rose against McConnell. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Tremendous vision D. Rose has. Always finding ways to make an impact.
McConnell against Rose. McConnell passes to Toppin. McDermott with the ball. McConnell outside. Toppin, a screen on Rose. Here's McConnell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on the free throw.
For the Pacers, T.J. McConnell, 2.
And he's good on the second. 1 minute left in the third. Rose, the pass to Kennard. The three-pointer off the mark. The Pacers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Matherin. To the middle. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Matherin.
like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Matherin with a steal. To the inside. Here's Toppin. Back to Smith. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Smith with a screen on Williams. Oh, sweet move. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And so it's the Indiana Pacers now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They put... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Memphis, Smart and Bain run the wings. Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in at the one spot. I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Grant.
Oh, yes, he does, B.A. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5", that enables him to play at either guard spot.
Here's Siakam, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Jackson finds Smart. Oh, Smart drives. Lets it fly. Jackson gets the bucket.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Here's Halliburton with the drive.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Neesmith's shot is off. Memphis has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And an intentional foul right there.
Aaron Neesmith. First personal foul. Second team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Morant into the lane. 5 on the clock. Bain, the pass to Jackson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Pacers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Big man playing big. Once Siakam gets it there, it's a done deal.
To the middle. Oh, stolen by Turner. And here's Halliburton. Let's go with a 3. Yes! Top point from Tyrese. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots. He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Down low. Outside for Halliburton. To the right side. Neesmith passes to Halliburton. Again, Indiana.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
Here's Morant. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Halliburton outside. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Inside. Hart, the pass to Jackson. Here's Bain, and he drives in. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Turner finds Siakam. Turner, a screen on Clark. The drive by Siakam. Here's Neesmith, and stolen by Bain. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Oh, the coast-to-coast dunk.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim, using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Morant against Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Sends it home from three-point land.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Pacers.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And what a huge performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
A good look from Bain. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
It only takes a couple to fall for Desmond Bain to hit his groove. Then after that, he is rolling.
And the basket by Halliburton. And the Pacers lead by 12.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith.
for the Pacers. Neesmith is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Turner. And it's Nembhard in a two-guard. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. Here's Towns. Passes it to Gobert. Tries again. Good work defensively by Turner.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Here's Halliburton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. To the middle. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent, as well as the very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future.
Clark, here we are looking at Miles Turner, a terrific player. What stands out to you?
There are a couple of things. His ability to knock down three-point shots as a big guy, but more than that, his primary attribute to me is the fact he's an outstanding rim protector. Excellent timing, runs the floor, and really protects the basket for his team.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Halliburton against Conley. Turner passes to Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Conley. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Conley against Halliburton. And it's good for 2. Halliburton's got 6.
Really smooth-looking jumper there by Halliburton, making the most of that opportunity to score the ball.
Towns, a screen on Halliburton. Outside, Towns. Out to Conley. Back to Towns. Right side, Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
Now, here's Siakam. Turner passes to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Turner with the steal. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Conley against Halliburton. Conley gets the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
How about Halliburton? Fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Inside. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. And finished off by Gobert.
Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
Halliburton passes to Turner. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside, Edwards. Here's Gobert. A special move before the shot.
With his size, Gobert can make this look really easy. It's almost unfair.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Outside, Turner. Here's Neesmith. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Outside, Edwards. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Siakam, that's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Edwards. Out to Conley. The feed to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Gets it off. It doesn't go for him. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. He notched. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
On the court for Minnesota. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Here's Nembhard. Nothing on the board. Back to Turner. Gobert with the block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
Left side, Edwards. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Assisted by
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Count the basket. Nembhard's got his first basket of the night.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Here's Halliburton. Michael Conley making his last shot. The pass to Nembhard. Turner with the screen. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Three-pointer. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Remarkable judgment in the pick and roll. Halliburton reads these situations extraordinarily well.
Conley against Halliburton. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Halliburton against Conley. No one near Turner as he lets it go. No good with the triple. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Back to Edwards. Into the lane. And finished off by Edwards.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Siakam a screen on Conley. Turner for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And so it's Minnesota with it, following the score by Indiana. Now, here's McDaniels. He's guarded closely. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And the basket by Gobert.
I tell you, it's an added bonus when Gobert is scoring at this rate. These guys need to keep feeding him.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Here's Nembhard. Loads it up there for Siakam. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley with it. Halliburton picks him up to the inside. And here we go. Pushing it up. Here's Turner. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now Edwards. 8 points for him. To the paint. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Back to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Towns for 3. For 3, Siakam. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Nice defense that time. The agility and length of talent, allowing them to clamp down on the shooter.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
They'll be topping out there with Smith. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell, and it's McDermott in at the 3. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Now, here's McConnell. Down low, Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
Oh, I thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Morris into the lane. Here he goes. Minot. Good. You've heard people say it's a make-or-miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Minnesota leading by 3. Anderson a screen on McConnell. Morris dishes to Anderson. Pacers with the rebound. Stolen by Anderson. Out to the right wing. 3rd quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Rebounded by McDermott.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Alexander Walker. Hasn't made one yet. There's the pick.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but I don't like to see it when the game is this close.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Here's Morris, following the score by Indiana. Anderson wide open. Offline with his 3. For Indiana, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the 3rd quarter. And Toppin throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod inside and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And Toppin throws it down.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
Anderson with the screen for Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Now, here's McConnell. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And Toppin throws it down.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, and that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. 1:25 left in the third quarter of the game. Toppin sends a screen for McConnell. Buries it down low. McConnell's got 6.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Morris looking over the floor. The kick out to Anderson from outside the arc. Another miss by Minnesota. Smith with it, guarded now by Morris. Here's Toppin. Plays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still scoreless. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Out left to the wing. Here's Reed. Mathurin with some nice defense. And here's McConnell. Here's Toppin. And the shot goes in. Toppin's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, how about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive play?
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Pacers lead. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Indiana leads by 7. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Anderson. He's out there with Reed. And it's Morris in at the point.
Clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Minnesota calls timeout. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Gobert the pass to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards inside. Back to Towns. 6 to shoot. Outside Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. And Halliburton slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
Stolen by McDaniels. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Gobert and slammed up by Gobert.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Inside, here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
The B just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Count that one as his 7th bank in 8 attempts, a scorching 88%. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Now here's Turner. Pass to Neesmith. Drives to the hoop. So good on that one. Towns with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail by 11. Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And it's Halliburton missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Gobert against Turner. Gobert down low. McDaniels finds it.
Minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. Outside, Towns. Fades and shoots. Another miss by Minnesota.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Pass to Nembhard. Turner inside. Towns on him. Nembhard the pass to Siakam. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail by 11. Towns kicks to Edwards. We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter. Towns a screen on Halliburton. Edwards passes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. To the paint and stolen by Siakam.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Indiana.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lighten the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The shot by Turner, no good. Siakam against Towns. Passes it to Gobert to stop the run. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Halliburton outside. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like
comparison here, and you look at both of these teams, the athleticism that's on display is tremendous.
Oh, yeah, these young boys got some bounce, but what I like is the skill and the basketball IQ combined with the athleticism. That's why you're seeing so many beautiful plays out here.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's Conley in at the 1. And the technical free throw is good. A few teams in the NBA take on the identity of their city. None more than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, so true. I mean, grit and grind is a way of life in Memphis. And the team embraces that mantra, playing with a swagger.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Kicks it out, Towns. Outside Edwards. 5 to shoot. Back to Towns. Oh, misses the dunk.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Towns against Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Heave that one up there and hope for the best. Nothing wrong with that. Around. Sometimes you just got to rely on your talent.
Here's Towns. Again, the miss by Towns.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Back to Morant. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
And this is part of Morant's role as a guard. He's responsible for finding the open man.
Conley against Morant. And that one's good from Conley.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm. If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And Richard, Ja Morant, one of those guys that seems to always be working hard on his game. So much fun to watch.
Yeah, he looks to improve every single year and still believes he can get even better than he is now. You gotta love that type of mindset.
The kick out to Edwards. Over Smart. Out left to the wing. Towns for 3. And the jam by Gobert.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Clark with a screen on McDaniels. From deep, Payne connects from downtown.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Outside Edwards. It's the trifecta.
Oh, there's another 3. Love seeing Edwards deliver the revenge triple.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Conley looking for an opening. And there's the lob. It's stolen by Smart. Left side Morant to the inside. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Pass to Gobert. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Edwards to the paint. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Towns, left side. Edwards against Smart. Puts up a deep three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Outside Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, oh, watch out.
Here's Morant. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Here's Jackson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
At the line for Memphis.
First one falls.
Jaren Jackson, 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. It's the Grizzlies up 2, and the second quarter about to get. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at center.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Edwards, the pass to Conley. Sinks that one from the post.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible, whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency. This team's goal is to be taken seriously out west. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. To the middle. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. The three from Bain. Hits the three-pointer. He's got 9 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Conley against Morant. And that one's good from Conley. He's got 6.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Smart passes to Clark. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Edwards. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
The focus Edwards has, I mean, being able to still drain the shot despite aggressive coverage.
Clark, the pass to Jackson. Smart with the ball. Kicks it out to Jackson. And with scoring on the rise, RJ, are today's defenders given enough leeway to do the job?
Oh, absolutely not. Nowadays, a lot of minor contact is whistled for a defensive foul. Everything is let's go to the monitor. Everything now is a flagrant one. So his defenses are operating at a very serious disadvantage.
And Morant drops them both. For Richard, since 2011, the Grizzlies have been very competitive, only missing the playoffs 3 times.
Yeah, in 3 quick years, they were able to do a rebuild by creating a strong culture, drafting some incredible young talent, and allowing them to develop.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul. There's 1:54 left in the second period. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Here's Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And he can't get the first one. Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Morant, the pass to Clark. It's Smart on the wing. Back to Clark. Kicks it out to Smart. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bane on the take. Minnesota with a rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Pounded by Morant. Edwards looking for an opening. High post Towns. Working on Clark. The shot by Towns, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Edwards against Smart. To the inside, Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
A tough cover. Jackson has a ton of post work. He can go over either shoulder or face up.
Conley on the attack. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Morant. 10 points for him. Jackson outside. Oh, Gobert with a steal. Out on his own on the break. And they pick up 2. And now just a 2-point Memphis lead.
And the focus never broke there for Edwards.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Got a piece of it and stolen by Gobert. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Luke Kennard out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Santi Aldama, and it's Stevens in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Anderson with a screen on Rose. Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
So gifted close to the rim. Rose also possesses a tremendous understanding of when to go with the floater.
Outside, Anderson. The shot won't fall. Excellent D there from Aldama. Rose with it. Guarded now by Morris. Nice shot by Stevens. And now a 4-point Grizzly lead.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Morris. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
That free throw good for Morris. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Shot clock at 2.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Morris can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Oh, Morris with a steal. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. It's rebounded by Memphis. Stolen by Anderson to the paint. Morris passes to Alexander Walker. Reed in the post. Morris deciding where to go with it. Here's Alexander Walker. Another miss by Minnesota. Memphis leading.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Picked by Aldama. Inside. Pass to Rose. Lets it go from deep. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's Reed. Oh, it's stolen. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Here's Morris. Good D by Rose. The Grizzlies have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Kennard with it. Guarded now by Morris. Morris against Kennard. Down low. Aldama. Nice D from Anderson.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Here's Minot. The kick out to Morris. Shot clock at 6. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Picked by Aldama. Kennard into the lane. And a missed layup.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Here's Kennard. And he banks in the layup. Kennard's got his first bucket in this one.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
To the paint. Stripped away. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Off target with the 3. No good on the shot. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. 3 quarters behind us. We'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Now here's Morant. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Oh, big finish! Wow.
Okay, I see you. It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Smart. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
Smart passes to Jackson. Morant against Edwards. Smart for 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Kicks it out to Bain. Stolen. McDaniels with it. Pass to Gobert. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Right side Edwards. Here's Gobert, defended by Jackson.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Clark, the pass to Smart. Clark with a screen on Edwards. Back to Clark. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Morant. Crafty move. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Conley finds Gobert. Back to Conley. Now Edwards, defended by Smart. Fires the 3. Edwards can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Smart passes to Jackson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Look, great point guards keep their eyes up on the court. Young players should watch how Smart goes about this man's business.
To the inside. Here's Gobert. Can they get it? Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jaren Jackson picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim. Just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish. Well, that was clearly a foul.
And Bain drops them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Now Edwards. Yes! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Here's Morant. Oh, Ja Morant, spring-loaded.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Conley passes to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Launches it from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in.
and he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Bain. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Mike Conley.
At the line for
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
2 shots.
And Bain drops them both. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside McDaniels. Three-pointer. They get it again. The kick out to Conley. Towns for three. Gets the three to fall.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You got to guard Towns from the corners especially.
And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. And that's going to be a foul on Minnesota.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Jaren Jackson Jr. 2 shots.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that'll put him up by 9.
An impressive, versatile defender. For Jackson Jr., it's now about improving his shot percentages and his overall offensive arsenal.
The shot by Conley, no good. And here's Memphis. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Oh, Clark with the slam.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Edwards. Jacks up a three. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gobert, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And here's Clark for three. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing it. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
out there with Siakam. Then it's Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. And for the Grizzlies, Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson. And it's Bane in at the small forward position. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Halliburton drives in.
Boy, Halliburton going downhill on the attack. So few guys can stay in front of him.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. 4-point game. Bane with it, picked up by Turner. To the middle. Clark kicks to Bane. Here's Morant. That shot off. Good D by Siakam. Halliburton against Bane. Halliburton drives in.
My goodness, how about that explosion? Halliburton takes off.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Jackson from long range. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
With Smart, and Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Passes it to Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Some solid defense from Clark.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Now, here is Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Well, we're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hop.
Morant's against Halliburton. A kick out to Bain. Good, and a nice assist for Morant. Morant's got his third assist on the night.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 6.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Smart. Jackson passes to Bain. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the pass to Morant. Lots at 5. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. To the inside. Jackson kicks to Morant. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And it goes down 2 points.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles Turner. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. And finished off by Siakam.
But Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball, helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Bain with the screen on Halliburton. And here's Morant. Driving to the basket. And finished off by Morant.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Indiana shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. What didn't he do in that quarter? A fantastic. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Siakam is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. Bain kicks to Jackson. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton outside. Outside Turner. And it's Halliburton penetrating. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Halliburton's got 12 points in the game. Pass to Jackson. Jackson a screen on Halliburton. Here's Morant. Halliburton with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. And despite that young age, Halliburton like a seasoned veteran right there.
Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Jackson has the open look, and the three ball is good. And it's now only a 1-point Pacer lead.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Nembhard the pass to Neesmith. To the middle. Here's Turner. And the rejection by Jackson. Siakam against Smart. Morant left side. The kick out to Bain. Clark inside. He's covered by Halliburton.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
1:43 left in the second quarter. Driving in. And it's good. 2 points. Halliburton's got 8 points in the quarter.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Morant kicks to Bain. And there's the feed to Jackson. Clark outside. It's Morant in the corner. Here's the three. The rebound by Turner. Indiana leading by 3. Here's Siakam. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. That's 10 points for Siakam.
Siakam has added strength, so tough to contain. He doesn't mind a little contact, folks.
Morant dishes to Smart. He feeds it to Clark. Outside for Smart. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Smart's got himself on the board with 3 there.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
Turner up top. He's covered by Clark. Here's Nembhard.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Indiana, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. And so he makes both from the line. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Out to Morant. Jackson with the screen. From 13, Morant's with the bucket. Morant's got 12.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Halliburton outside. Good if it goes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Santi Aldama is out there with Williams. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Stevens in the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. The lead is 2. Here's McConnell driving inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
First team.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. They set the pick. Rose passes to Stevens. Kennard with the ball. Over Mathurin. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Indiana leading by 4. We've seen some promising growth from Jalen Smith, haven't we, Doris? He's asserting himself more. It shows.
He is, Kevin, and we're talking about a 6'10" guy, lean frame, has some shooting ability. It's a matter of this guy keeping that aggression and keeping that focus. There's still a long way to go, but you love that he's starting to carve a little niche in this league.
Stevens, the pass to Aldama. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Aldama's got his first 2 points of the night.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Here's your hot spot. Get down and let them hear.
Watanabe checked in for Memphis.
Number 18, Utah.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Stevens, and there's the drive.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's McConnell. The teardrop falls in. McConnell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Kennard. Down low. Shot clock at 2. The three-pointer no good. Indiana leading by 6. To the paint. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
They get it back. Williams kicks to Rose. Back to Williams. The kick out to Rose. Takes the 3. Rebounded by McDermott. The Pacers have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Rose sets the screen for Kennard. Going inside, and he banks in the lane.
How about that? Luke Kennard looking very comfortable on the interior. That's a tremendous finish.
both scanning the floor. Yep, it counts. McConnell's got the lead, back up to 10 now for Indiana.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The shot's good from Kennard.
And Luke Kennard showing the handle in the pick and roll game. It's going to be so difficult to cover him with that aspect.
Here's Toppin. Mathurin finds Toppin. The shot that time, not on target. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Kennard with the ball. He has 5. Beyond the arc.
Boy, aggressive defense from Toppin. Right on the pipe. Send him back.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Morant. Here's Clark. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Indiana Pacers heading to the bench with a 7. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket. He knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Turner. Siakam is out there with Neesmith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. Morant with it, picked up by Turner. Payton for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Shots good by Turner.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Clark finds Morant. Back to Clark. Morant outside. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
The previous play is
We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thanks, David. Nembhard's shot is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Bain passes to Jackson. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Turner. Pacers leading by 10. Halliburton outside. Shots good by Turner.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morant. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And another miss by Memphis.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
Turner with a screen on Morant. And Halliburton slams it in.
That's the IQ of Tyrese Halliburton in pick and roll action. Always understands how to get the defender to bite.
Jackson, a screen on Halliburton. Hands it from downtown.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
For Indiana, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Here's Siakam, and Siakam throws it down.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Morant kicks to Bain. Good, and a nice assist for Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And he drives in. Siakam. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Inside. Great pass to set up the layup. And the Pacers lead by 14.
Well, a little bit of quality defense will not deter Pascal Siakam. Go to work.
It's Morant with the drive. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Here's Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Indiana.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tyrese Halliburton.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Nice shot by Smart.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Here's Nesmith. Off target. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead solid.
the NBA. All right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. We've got Miles Turner, Neesmith out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in a 2-guard. Now here's Conley. Towns for 3. The rebound by Turner. Siakam against Towns. Siakam, the pass to Turner. Here's Neesmith. Up and over Conley. Pass to Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Turner. From deep. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Now here's Conley. Tight defense on him. Towns outside. Now the Pacers on the move. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Halliburton for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
You know, Clark, what you marvel about with Halliburton, the accuracy from both the field and the line.
Well, there are very few guys that are part of the 50, 40, 90 club, and every year he's flirting with that. And when he doesn't have the shot that he wants, what I like is that he just simply makes the right basketball pass.
Right side Edwards. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. And they recover it. Inside, here's Towns. Outside McDaniels. The 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make 3. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Lets it fly. Misses off the left iron.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's the 3, and the 3-pointer goes.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Towns on a screen. Outside McDaniels. To the middle. Kicks it out Towns. Back to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Pass to Turner from outside the arc. Towns with a rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 4. Here's Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he was done terrorizing the NBA.
Here's Nembhard. From outside, off the mark. 1:50 left to play in the first quarter. Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. Towns outside. Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Halliburton outside. There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton on the attack. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look,
And that's exactly how you draw it up.
They get it back. Kicks it out Towns. Back to Gobert. To the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
Pass to Siakam. Siakam the screen. To the paint. Halliburton finds Siakam. And he converts the layup. Siakam's got his second basket of the night.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Conley against Halliburton. Edwards looking for an opening. Clock at 6. Siakam against Towns. Here's McDaniels. Edwards controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
It's stolen. Towns, right side. Tie game in Minnesota. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass. Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Neesmith out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
Conley against Halliburton. Towns a screen on Halliburton. Conley passes to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. It's stolen by Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now here's Turner. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Turner from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. McDaniels finds Towns. Here's Gobert. And Turner with the block.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks. Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Conley driving to the basket, and he gets that one.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
There's Neesmith with the 3. Drops in the 3. Neesmith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, do you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
The kick out to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. Back to Daniels. Goes back up. The Pacers pull it in.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Indiana.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Turner in the high post. Siakam looking it over. Pass to Neesmith. Siakam the screen. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Gobert passes to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Siakam. Towns for three. Another miss by Minnesota.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Neesmith passes to Nembhard. Here's Neesmith. Siakam with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Edwards. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Gobert passes to Edwards. Will it go? Another shot. Gobert, no good. Indiana leading.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Halliburton outside. Takes the three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Conley passes to Gobert. And so it's the Indiana Pacers earning this break in the action, up 10. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got Kyle Anderson. Monte Morris is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Minot in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Indiana has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yeah, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Morris outside. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
There's a screen by Toppin. Down low. Can't complete the lob. And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 13-point game. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip end.
McConnell passes to Toppin. To the paint. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Anderson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Anderson's got his first 2 points.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Jalen Smith punishing that rim.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Morris. Back to Alexander Walker. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Smith finds McDermott. And there's the drive. And McDermott with a slam.
Once in a while, he catches you by surprise with his handles. Moves like that prove McDermott belongs at this level.
Anderson with a screen on McConnell. Tipped away and stolen by McConnell. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Some fans do question the level of play in the regular season, but All-Star Kevin Durant said, quote, "They only see us when the games come on, but the travel, the practices, the shoot-arounds, we're constantly moving, so appreciate the grind. Every game is not going to be a high-intensity playoff game. We go as hard as our bodies allow us to go." Brian?
Yeah, interesting point there, Allie. Thank you.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Smith passes to McDermott. Anderson against Toppin. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Toppin's got 6 points in the quarter.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Morris deciding where to go with it. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Why not? Good. The Pacers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. And it's McConnell on the drive. Robbed. Pass to Alexander Walker. Anderson with a screen on McConnell. Alexander Walker, the pass to Morris. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Indiana ball.
Now McConnell. Pass to Matherin. To the left side wing. 2 on the clock. Toppin. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Pacers. They're up by 11, and we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display. Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Indiana looking at who they've got. We've got Neesmith, Pascal Siakam out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in a shooting guard. Back to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. To the middle. Here's Siakam.
Not many ways to avoid Gobert when he's on you. I mean, that's what makes him so tough.
Conley against Halliburton. From the right block. The shot by Conley. No good. Indiana's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. And here's Turner from the arc. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes Very good decision.
Towns outside. Pass to Edwards. Towns on a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable. And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Halliburton against Conley. Pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. Lets it go. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From deep. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Well, in the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep, and Turner is definitely of that ilk.
Stolen by Siakam. Now the Pacers on the move.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace. That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop.
And, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Halliburton against Conley. Halliburton left side. Shot clock at 6. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And here's Siakam for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. A minute 15 left in the 4th quarter. Towns can't get it to go.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time. Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
The shot by Conley, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Siakam against Towns. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game. 1:21 left in the 4th. Here's Halliburton.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Pacers.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Tyrese Halliburton.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Here's Nesmith. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. And the Pacers lead by 15.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles. Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Edwards a screen on Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gobert no good. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Turner passes to Nesmith. 3-pointer. The shot no good. And so Indiana takes this one by a big... All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce.
Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. Clark is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Jackson in at the center position. On the clock. Gobert the pass to Edwards. Drains it from beyond the arc.
How about the pass from Gobert, scanning the floor well and spotting his open teammate.
Lets the three fly. And Ja Morant with the three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented play. That are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
Now here's Conley, down low. A jump hook. Gobert can't hit.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
No question, the Grizzlies have put together, Smitty, a team that can potentially go deep.
Kevin, a serious postseason run is what this team was built for. They let their young talents develop, and they did a good job of putting strong pieces around them.
Here's Towns. He feeds it to Gobert. Stolen by Jackson, and it's Memphis on the break. Morant with a wide open look, and again it's Memphis with the three.
Quick trigger on display there from Ja.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. It's a three-point game. Edwards passes to Gobert. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
Good feed from Ja. This demonstrates what an excellent leader he can be.
Conley feeling it out. The kick out to Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Morant and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
You can tell Ja Morant is having fun when he's out there on the floor. He has an infectious enthusiasm for the game that spreads to his whole team.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. To the paint. Out to Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Some solid defense from Clark.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Morant passes to Clark. Conley against Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Man, did you see Ja Morant fly through the air on that play?
For three, Edwards. And another three for Minnesota.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Jackson finds Clark. Smart against Conley. The kick out to Bane. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Bane's got 5 now.
Showing us his competitive nature, Desmond goes to the arc and drills the answer.
Pass to Edwards. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside, Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Wow. Towns saying, hey, I can go there too.
Edwards against Morant. Drives to the hoop. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the fouls. And Memphis, Smitty, one of the flashiest teams in the league. Lots of highlight reel material there for sure.
Kevin, you need the sizzle and the steak. This is a young team with a lot of great talent that's still learning how to be consistent. It's part of the process.
Now here's McDaniels. Still yet to score. Towns a screen on Smart. Now here's McDaniels. Guarded by Smart. Towns for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. It's tipped. Smart kicks to Morant. Over Conley. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Out in the wings for him, Smart and Bain. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the 1. Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's Edwards. 11 points in the game. The pass to McDaniels. At the elbow, Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert in the corner. The 3.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and hot motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots. And Jaren Jackson Jr. is so impressive, especially on the defensive end.
A dynamic shot blocker, Greg. Jaren Jackson is someone that loves setting the tone on the defensive end. Not to mention, he's a very skilled offensive threat.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. And if I block it, then cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. John Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. Hey, DA, thank you.
Don't look now. John Morant is on one. Feels like everything is falling.
Conley with it. Guarded now by Clark. And he gets it to go. Conley's got his first points of the game.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Pass to Jackson. Smart deciding where to go with it. Outside for Jackson. No good on the 3. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Fires for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Smart. There's the drive. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Up top, Morant. Edwards defending. Here's Jackson. Count it. Good. Jackson's got his first points of the night. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Clark sets a screen for Morant. Lobbed up there for Clark. Stolen by McDaniels.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
When you look up floor general online, you see Conley's picture.
Morant against Edwards. In the corner, Smart with it. Outside, Bain. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Here's Smart. And he makes good on the layup. Smart's got his second basket.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Out to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Morant. To the middle. Gobert, no good. Memphis leading. To the inside. Here's Clark, and plenty of contact on the... And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls...
The previous play is under review.
Catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it, double checking, and the game continues on.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
.24 seconds left here in the second. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Morant against Edwards. Morant drives in. Smart wide open. He fires. The Grizzlies with another miss. Fires from way outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Reed is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Minot. Lock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Aldama gets the bucket. Aldama's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Rose against Morris. Pass to Alexander Walker. Aldama with the rebound.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Stephens, the shape, and the layup is up and in. Now it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Nice pass by Derrick Rose, spotting a wide open guy from the corner of his eye.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Kennard, the pass to Williams. Memphis moving it around. Aldama finds Kennard. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss.
Uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
There's the screen. Now the pass to Anderson. Out to Morris, and Reed has it in the corner. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Here's Stevens. And it's blocked. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Going inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Outstanding take from Alexander Walker, slicing through the lane and drawing the foul.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Grizzlies, leading by 5. To the paint. He's looking for Aldama and finds him. Kennard, the pass to Williams. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Anderson outside. Inside, here's Alexander Walker.
Nikhil Alexander Walker forcing the hand of the D.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And the first one drops.
Nikhil Alexander Walker. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. A minute 50 left in the third. Kennard with the ball. Still without a basket. Oh, that's blocked.
Great effort by Nikhil to get his hand up and knock it away.
Kennard for 3. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
Rose against Anderson. Here's Aldama. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Aldama's got 6 here in this quarter. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Anderson. Morris outside, passes it to Reed. Down low. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
It's how a lot of people play now. Rebounding techniques have changed over the years. Purists would say, not for the better.
Kennard's shot is off.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Morris kicks to Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the drive, uses the glass to finish the lane. Anderson's got his second bucket of the night.
On the drive, Anderson won't blow by you, but he'll find a way to get his shot.
Now Rose. No scoring in this one. to Kennard. And that one drops for him. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Outstanding decision. Kennard is getting better and better at creating offense for himself. The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Grizzlies lead by 1. And we'll have the start. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Minnesota's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. Desmond Bain out there with Clark, and it's Jackson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3.
What body control from Morant, able to take the hit and power through it all.
No one near Edwards as he lets it walk from outside off the mark. Memphis leading by 4. And the dunk by Jackson.
For a big man to be that fluid and that coordinated as a runner, it's a huge advantage. Jaren Jackson getting it done in transition.
And finished off by Edwards.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Edwards with the screen for Conley. Outside Edwards. Out to Conley. 5 to shoot. Outside Towns. From the arc. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oh,
yes. Goodness. Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant able to create scoring opportunities for himself.
Here's Edwards, and he slams it down right on top of Brandon Clark.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Morant throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be a Rudy Gobert.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 9 points. And Edwards with the stop.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Morant reaches to Jackson. Clark outside. Bain kicks to Jackson. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Edwards. And the rejection by Jackson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Memphis leading by 7. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Edwards against Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Bread and butter play. Morant in screen and roll. He'll typically make you pay.
Outside Edwards. Edwards with another miss. Grizzlies have gotten it done so far from the field here in the 4th, going 6 for 7. Clark the pass to Bain. Here's Morant. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but true contact, he'll head to the line.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
He's able to hit the second one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Here's Conley. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Gobert with a screen on Morant to the middle. Out to Edwards. Lets it go with the three. And there's the call on Karl-Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Morant looking around. Kicks it to Smart. Clark sets a screen for Morant. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Towns for 3. It's Clark with the rebound. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of. All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining.